Hey, happy Monday. What's up, guys? I'm Craig. We're going to be going over Bitcoin and the altcoins. First, talk about the market a little bit on the Dow Jones and S&P, NASDAQ. They are all in the green as of right now. This is pre-market. At the time of making this video, 7:18. Obviously, we got a few hours before market opens. Remember, guys, a lot of times, especially in the last couple weeks, when the market opens green, it usually ends up red. When it opens red, usually ends up green. Just be aware of that. Be careful. A lot of crazy crap going on. Just like this weekend, what did we get? We got the tariff, right? Another now no tariff on electronics, blah, blah, blah. This tariff stuff is literally a good way for market manipulators to make money, right? They can move the markets temporarily, right? With these posts. And the question is, are they moving the markets with these posts, or are they already just setting up for these moves and then making them happen, right? Some of you, that might make sense to, some of you not. Let me know in the description below the video. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think's going on with this. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts on it, and I will be going over these thoughts in the noon video today. That'll be our live. We do a live Monday through Friday at noon, although that time might be changing. I did start golfing again, so if I adjust it, I'll let you guys know beforehand, but as of right now, everything's going to remain the same. So like I said, as the making of this video, the Dow is up 400 points, S&P's up almost 80, NASDAQ's up almost 335, right in that range. Now, as you guys know, a lot of you guys have been watching my trade. We'll go over that first. So here we go. Remember, total transparency on this channel. We are down 29,800 on this trade. Am I getting out of it? No. I will probably be adding into it. I'll show you why at noon, but we're just going to go over the charts now. And our BITUNIX trade is down 350. Now remember, we're going to be doing a trading competition on Prime XBT. We are already doing one on BITUNIX. If you're in that, awesome. If you're not, you might want to get in, because there's you can win a Rolex or a Tesla. Those are the two top prizes. But Prime XBT, we're almost done with our promo, so definitely, if you haven't signed up, sign up at the link below. It gives you a 100% deposit bonus. So if you put in $100, they'll match it with 100. If you put in 10,000, they'll match it with 10,000. So up to 10,000. So all you have to do is sign up using my link. It automatically kicks in. If you're already signed up using my link, put in the promo code, go up here to more, put in the promo code SAVVY100, and that'll get you the thing. If you're not signed up under my link, you'll have to start a new account under my link to get it. And BITUNIX. So here is BITUNIX current crypto savvy competition. Like I said, you can win. Starts out with an Apple Watch, iPhone, Sony Alpha, Vision Pro, Rolex, Model 3. Check it out. Links down below. Both links have tutorials on how to use the exchange below, so check them out if you are interested. All right, let's take a look at what's going on here. So we're back within the second triangle here, right? So the question is this 84.5 going to hold, or we're going to go back down and test the 83.5 again? If we break below the 83.5, I'm expecting these targets still. As of right now, depends on what traditional markets do, right? If traditional markets pump, crypto is going to pump. Traditional markets dump, which I think is more likely. We'll see. We're going to need a special post or something from somebody or some big news thing to push it off, but we'll see what happens today. Like I said, again, let me know what you guys think of all this tariff stuff going on. You think it's real? You think it's a setup? What do you guys think? I think this is all kind of planned. The whole thing, the ups, the downs, everything, just planned out crap. Like, you know, we've been seeing all the stuff about, and I said I'm gonna stay away from politics mostly on this channel, but before we talk about the daily, I want to talk about this a little bit. So they've talked about all the fraud they've found. They've talked about all this stuff that's happened, and nobody's been arrested. Nobody's been named. Nobody's going to jail. I made a video on my TikTok about this, and it got a quite a few views and a lot of people agreeing with me. Unless there's some arrests and some big names go to prison and get their assets taken away and really pay for this, I don't believe it. It's either BS or they're just going to continue doing it, because if you don't get in trouble for something, they're going to continue doing it. So until I see some arrests on this crap, I don't believe anything they're talking about. I think it might be all a bunch of bullshit. We'll see what happens. Again, I need to hear your guys' comments on that below. We will be discussing that more on the noon live. But again, not going into it as politically, just going into it as what's going on, right? What they say is going on and what's really going on. I think those are two different things. All right, so on the daily chart, you guys know this was our target for our daily. That's why I still believe we're most likely going to be continuing down to this level. Keep an eye on this trend line from this high here over to here, right? Like this, right? So that hasn't been broken. It hasn't been broken on here either. So keep an eye on that on the RSI. Yeah, like I said, I still think we're going to go down here unless markets get this phantom pump out of somewhere for something. But we saw this weekly chart where we broke the parabola. We're back above it now. We have not, in the last 3 weeks, well, the last 2 weeks, this being the third week, we've not been able to open and close a candle above or below the parabola. Whatever that happens. So this week, if we close below, we'll have to open next week, open and close it below. So we got 2 more weeks before this is confirmed one way or the other. I hope that makes sense to you, but we need a confirmation on this parabola. But I do believe it's looking to be just like what we had back here, right? I've explained that a lot of times. We could go a lot lower than a lot of these people expect, in my opinion. So this is the bullish case for Bitcoin. And bullish case is we bottomed out here. We drew this a long time ago. That this was just 5 waves of wave 3. We're working on wave 4, and then we have wave 5 up. That's still a possibility, right? It's not without possibility. If we do, then this is where I consider my top to be around 136-ish. But again, I'm still on the bearish side here. I really need to see that weekly. Next week's going to be the one that matters, depending on where we close this week, above or below, right? So right now, Solana, we've been watching this. You guys know my target's about 27 bucks. So far, we got down to 95. Still think we have lower to go. You can see we're making some hidden bearish divergence right here. We go from this high to this high, right? Making a lower high in the RSI, higher high in the price action. Again, that doesn't mean we have to continue down, but it is showing some major divergence here. Now, like I said, if stock markets pump, we can always come back and retest the bottom of this channel. We've been talking about that for a long time. We drew this wedge in last week, and it gives us the high of 185. If we can remain above here, then, you know, we could get there. But we break below this trend line again, then we're most likely headed to our 27 area. XRP, same thing. We're getting a bounce off that channel again, but this 50 EMA right here on the daily is giving us 55 EMA. It's giving us major resistance at 225. We hit our target of 161. Now the question is, do we get up and break this top? If we do, that'll be bullish for XRP. And of course, every other altcoin will probably pop up too. Doesn't mean it's all season and everything's going up 1,000x. So get that out of your head if that's in your head. But right now, unless our first area of resistance, XRP needs to get over is 225. We get over that, and we're looking at that 250 to 260 range. If it can get above that and hold support, then it can go quite a bit higher. We have targets way up here, but until this is broken, those mean nothing, right? So that's what I'm looking at here. We have much lower targets, obviously, for XRP too. Cardano. So Cardano, same thing. We broke down here. We hit our targets. I still believe we're going down to this range. Now, to be bullish, need to get above this trend line, right? And guys, don't be surprised if there's some kind of silly news or silly things said about crypto and it wicks above these trend lines again, right? And then wicks right back down, just like here. They are playing with you. They are taking your money one way or another. They can make you think you're making all kinds of money going up. just be careful, guys. I do not, nothing has convinced me that this bear market that we already started in December, in my opinion, is over. I don't think so. Ethereum, we hit our target 1,500 that we've had for an extremely long time. I do believe this will probably get broken. Now, if we do get super bullish and one more big push up, I'm looking for that 2,300. Again, join in on today's live stream at noon. Don't forget, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, smash that thumbs up, leave your comments below. All that stuff helps the channel and doesn't cost you anything. If you've never left a comment on the video, make today the day you leave a comment. Okay, so this is kind of where we're at, guys. We're just in limbo, waiting on the stock market to make a decision. We're gonna take a look at Litecoin. As you guys look at this is pretty interesting. This here looks like a fractal. Here's your big move. Here's your little move. Which much lower to go? Remember, we have a target down at about 55. We hit our first target here. So far, this is becoming supported about 75. Although I do think we come lower to that 55. If we are in a longer term bear market, we obviously can go much lower. But these are the charts I'm looking at, guys. We'll get into smaller time frames if you join in at noon. So make sure you do that. Make sure you tick your notification bell so you know when I put that video out. I usually give you about an hour or so ahead of time. I'll put it out there. It'll have a countdown, whatever. You guys know the drill. If you don't, just make sure you subscribe and tick the bell. I will see you guys at noon. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm out.